Here's a wild side-by-side. For most of history, people guessed how humans developed before birth. Aristotle thought of preformationism, a tiny human tucked inside sperm or egg that just scaled up. No one could actually see the process. Then the 17th century microscope arrived. Big leap, but still blurry. Without powerful lenses or staining, early embryos were a mystery. Fast forward to the 20th century. With advanced microscopy and imaging, scientists finally mapped development stage by stage. In the 1940s, Streeter helped define the Carnegie stages, the modern textbook timeline from fertilized egg to fetus. That's the scientific base layer. Now, the comparison. About 1,300 years earlier, there's a passage in the Quran, Surah Al-Mu'minun, 23:12-14. It lays out a sequence using 4 key terms: nutfah, a tiny drop, that captures the earliest concept, the reproductive fluid, and the fertilized cell, what we'd call the zygote. Alaq, a word with 3 meanings in Arabic. A leech, something that clings. A clot. Early on, the embryo literally clings to the uterine wall. It resembles a leech in profile. Before circulation kicks in around the end of week 3, it can appear clot-like, mudghah, a chewed-like lump. At this stage, the somites, the segmented blocks that will help form vertebrae and muscle, give the embryo that toothmark look. Then bones form, and they're clothed with flesh. In modern terms, ossification centers appear, and muscle tissue develops around them. Put the 2 tracks together. Scientific sequence: zygote, implantation blastocyst, somite stage embryo, skeletal and muscular differentiation, Quranic sequence, nutfah, alaq, mudghah, then bones and flesh. The order lines up. History matters here. Detailed stage-by-stage embryology became solid science in the 20th century with the Carnegie stages, long after that 7th century text. For Muslims, that alignment isn't a coincidence, it's a sign of divine origin. For skeptics, it's a compelling linguistic description that happens to map onto what we now see under the microscope. Either way, the side-by-side is striking. A pre-modern verse with layered terminology, and a modern lab timeline with microscopes and imaging. Different sources, same sequence. I'm not asking you to pick a side. I'm inviting you to look closely, ask good questions, and appreciate how language, history, and science sometimes meet in the most unexpected places. Thanks for watching.